Hey guys, so I know this isn't the best lighting in the world, but I was kind of bored today, so I decided to knock out some videos. In this video, I'm going to show y'all basically all the foundations that I currently have and what I think about them. So it's kind of like a big collaboration of foundation reviews. And I have about 6 of them, and I'll just explain to you what I like and don't like about them. I think this is all my foundations, yeah. So I'll start out with Revlon Colorstay. This container is basically empty, and this is from the combination oily, and this is in the color caramel. You can find this at drugstores, Walmart. The cheapest I found it at is Walmart. Sometimes like Rite Aid or one of the drugstores will have them 40% off, so I think that's a good way to get these. This is great for oily skin, and it has, I'd say, around medium coverage, not totally full coverage. And the color I use is caramel. Sometimes I do have to mix this with, it looks like some dried out in there, but sometimes I have to mix this with a little bit of a darker foundation because during the summertime I do get a little darker, and sometimes I'll have like, because my skin is very light in these areas, like under my eyes, like my forehead, like in the center of my face is very light, but around the outer part is darker. So I usually tend to mix it with a darker foundation on the outside. I rarely ever use the same color all over my face. I might make a separate video about that, like how I apply different color foundations to my face. Let me know if you guys want to see that video. So I really love and recommend Revlon Colorstay. Second is the Revlon Photoready, and this is in Cappuccino. This color is too red for me. But I do use this to mix a lot, like a lot, and this one is almost empty too, but you can't really tell. This also comes with a pump, which is great, and it costs around the same as the Revlon Colorstay. The coverage of this foundation, I would say this is medium to full coverage. Most of the time, I believe that you do get full coverage out of this. A lot of people say that this has like sparkles or glitter in it. I never noticed that in this foundation, and I have oily skin, and this foundation works pretty well. I wouldn't use this foundation all over myself. Like, I don't really use this in my T-zone. I use it all over the rest of my face because like down here and stuff isn't oily, so I can use this in the darker areas, and it works perfectly, and it gives you a nice flawless airbrushed finish when you use the Photoready foundation. I love to mix this with the Colorstay. Those work awesome together. Next, I guess I'll do drugstore first. This is the Iman Stick foundation. I have an old video about this, and this one is in color Earth 1, and this is my current color. I had Earth 2. I think that was in my last video. That's all gone, and all I have is Earth 1. This is great. I like to use this as concealer, like if I'm just using like concealer and powder, if I don't want to wear liquid foundation all over my face. This is also great for oily skin, but if you live in a really humid climate, this doesn't like last as long as say the Colorstay may last. But it does look great, and it applies easily. It's very creamy, and I would, if you have like normal to dry skin, I would recommend this too. And it's just really convenient and easy. That's what I love about this one, and I put it in my makeup bag a lot. And I'll just show you guys the color of this one. This is Earth 1, in case you are wondering why my lighting's so bad today. But yeah, that's Earth 1. And I believe that's all of the drugstore foundations that I have right now. Now moving on, these are some Mary Kay foundations. I ordered these from eBay a while ago, quite a while ago. And these are the medium coverage foundations, and I have in 2 colors. I have it in bronze 507 and bronze 600. These colors, I am right in between these colors. I can't just use one of these on my skin. Most of the time I use these when I'm doing other people's foundation, because these have very full coverage, and it's a pretty dry formula even though it's liquid. I'll show you the colors. This is 507. This is the lighter of the two. And I'll put 600 next to it. Now if they have a color between these, that would probably be my perfect color. But Here are what they look like. And these you have to blend them in really fast. Like when you put it on, you might have to do it in the sections because they will, like, they set very, very fast. And these are extremely good for oily skin. Yeah, the medium coverage is good for for oily skin, and these do very good in the very hot, humid weather. Like if you like Revlon Colorstay, you will love these. They're cheap on eBay, but I don't know if I suggest you buy them from eBay. I suggest you maybe get them from the Mary Kay website or representative. But I'm not sure if this foundation broke me out because I was using this foundation a lot last week and I broke out really bad, but I'm not sure if the breakouts were from stress or from the foundation. So when like things settle down in my life and everything, I think I'm gonna give these a try again to see if they break me out again, because I really love the formula of these. Next I have, this is really old, this is the Sally Hansen Airbrush Spray Makeup, and I bought this from Ulta on the website a long time ago. Hold on, let me wipe these other foundations off. I bought this from Ulta a long time ago. I'm not sure where you can find these foundations now besides eBay. I don't think they sell the Sally Hansen. This was by Carmen D. This is a natural beauty. You know Carmen D from What Not to Wear. She does the makeup on that show. And this one is in dark. It's an airbrush makeup, but you don't like spray it on your face. Spray it on your hand and use a sponge or a foundation brush to apply it to your face. And it's, I'd say, light to medium coverage. It does not give very full coverage, but the finish is very, very nice. I do have a little bit left. I kind of been saving it because I don't really want to use it because I can't really find this too much anymore. It comes in a 1 ounce and it's kind of messy, but that's like the color there, and it's like such a natural finish. It doesn't have like that makeup look, and it has a little shaky thing in it. So that's this. I'm gonna try and see if I can find this anywhere else, because I don't know if they still make it. And the last one, and that's great for oily skin too. I didn't get like really greasy throughout the day with this. And most of these foundations I'm showing are really good for oily skin because that's what I have. Okay, and this is not the last one, but next I have the Coastal Scents what is this called? Well, this is the Coastal Scents HD foundation. I bought this when it first came out. Ooh, this is really messy. I haven't actually used this in a while, but the color I got was ST11, but the color you're seeing here is not really ST11. I mixed this with, they have sample packets online. I mixed it with a darker color, like I got 2 of the sample packets and I mixed it in with here to get a color that's closer to my skin, because ST11 is good for my skin during the winter time when I don't have darker skin like I do during the summer, but during the summertime I couldn't use it, so I wanted to use it, so I mixed it with some darker colors, but it's still kind of light. I usually mix this with the Cappuccino to get more of my undertone for this foundation, but this I'd say gives medium coverage and it photographs really well. Like I like to use these two when I'm filming, like because they're both like Photoready HD type of things, so these film and photograph really well. And this one's pretty good for oily skin too. Lastly, I have my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus, and the color I was using is 75, but I mixed it with some 70. I mixed it with the color 70, which is up, because 75, it would be perfect when I applied it, but throughout the day it will oxidize and get really orangey red on my skin, so I didn't like it, so I had to mix it with a lighter color so that didn't happen. But this foundation is medium to full. I would say more on the full coverage because it's kind of hard to get medium coverage unless you use a tiny bit, like dot it on and just like rub it in. But this gives a lot of coverage, and it's a very matte finish. As a matte velvet, it's kind of like a velvety finish. I think I used this today. Yeah, I think I used this today, and I mixed it with some of the Photoready for around my mouth and stuff. So there's a lot of reviews on this foundation. It's pretty pricey. I believe it's $32, but it is great for if you live in a really humid, hot climate, and if you have problems with like makeup staying on your face. It works very, very well. I'd say this is maybe my favorite out of, like, as long as for the oiliness, and yeah, I would say that these two would be my top. The Revlon Colorstay and the Matte Velvet. So, and those are all of my foundations that I have right now. If you guys want to see a certain video of me applying certain foundations, or what I was talking about, like how I use the lighter foundations in the middle and the darker foundations around the outside of my face, I can do a video showing how to do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.